The wait is over. It's almost that time, man. We less than 24 hours away from the first kickoff of the NFL season. Now let's get right. What's going on, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you may be watching this? This is the Super Biased Sports Show, a place where a fan can be a fan no matter how biased their take is, literally. I'm one of your hosts, B-Rob, and I'm here with my boy. I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself.
The one, the only, the Bante, the guru. What's up, y'all?
Yes, man. It's about that time. We're literally less than 24 hours away from the first
less than 24 hours.
NFL season. And I'm telling you, like, what's going to suck is after the excitement of Thursday night football, then we got to wait 2 days for NFL. Now, if you're not into
college, I'm about to say.
Yeah. I'm about to say, if you're not in college ball, you know that time is a long time for you, right? But if you're into the college football game, definitely that 2 day layover is not too bad of a difference, especially when you got Deion Sanders doing his thing now, man. I mean,
hey,
they must see TV, baby. I mean, they must see TV. So if you're not into college, man, that 2 days is gonna be a drought for you. And yeah, man. So before we even get into the week one matchup, I mean, going into week one of the NFL season, what is your level of confidence, Lake Show? The bonnet on the Giants being successful out of 1 out of 10. Let's do all 1 out of 10. What is your level of confidence and comfort that the Giants are going to make you a happy fan this season?
I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to say a 7. I'm going to say a 7. Because
okay.
We're right there. We're right there. If we get Evans, I'm going to say a 9.
Yep.
But I'll say a 7. And what about you?
Wait, hold up. You think y'all going to get Mike Evans?
Hey, we might. There's chatter out there.
Oh my gosh.
There's chatter. I'm hearing chatter, man.
We just talked about this the other day. You always think that y'all going to get the guys that be out there and don't be getting nobody.
Well, hey, Danny Dime literally signed a contract earlier this summer. And guess what? He restructured it and freed up $6 million. I'm just saying, why would you do that?
That's a fact.
Why would you do that so late in the offseason?
That's a fact. Well, if I was to answer the question for myself, what is my level of comfort for the Cincinnati Bengals? I'm going to give myself around that 7 to 8 as well as you. And not even just because I'm not confident in my team, because I'm very confident in my team, but it's just a lot of odds stacked up against us. And then, we're in a very tough division. Nobody has won the AFC North 3 times in a row in the history of our team, right? Nobody has never won it 3 times in a row. And then on top of it, I feel like from top to bottom, literally from top to bottom, we have the toughest division. And this is no shot at any other team, any other division. I mean, we literally have 3 legit, top tier quarterbacks, with the assumption that Deshaun Watson is going to be who he was before, but he has the cachet behind his name. So you got to respect it. And then you got Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers in our division. So you got to respect them.
I don't know if you're the toughest conference in the NFL. I'm not going to say that as us. I would say with the Bills, the Jets, Miami, Patriots.
Yeah, see, you don't have that in the AFC North. You don't have that in the AFC North. You got Kenny Pickett and Mike Tomlin. You got Joe Burrow and Zach Taylor. You got Lamar and Harbaugh. You got Kevin Stefanski and Deshaun Watson. It's like, so, I mean, it's a tough division, bro. Like, top to bottom, it might be the toughest division in football, bro. Let's keep it a stat. But, all right, man. So, look, as far as it goes for the NFL, and this is going to be a short show for anybody that's tuned in, so go ahead and talk y'all junk in the comment section. We're going to try to get to every every comment. That's right, Mel. The division is crazy. But just a quick short show for you guys today, so that way because we know it's late. And it's people got work tomorrow, and it's football tomorrow, bro. Like, I'm just looking forward to football, right? So going into NFL Week 1, we're only gonna talk about the first matchup of Week 1. You don't really got to break down the entire week in its entirety, but we're gonna talk about the Week 1 season opener, where Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions are going into GEHA Stadium, aka Arrowhead Stadium, and playing the defending Super Bowl champion Patrick Mahomes. It's a lot of news around this one, though. This is not just a regular matchup anymore.
Right, because we already know.
The Chiefs' hands, at least one of their hands are tied behind their back with some of the players that aren't going to be playing. Bonnie, go ahead and talk to us about some of the players that aren't going to be playing for this Chiefs game versus the Lions in the season opener.
I'm going to talk about, I don't know if it came out yet, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to.
Right.
That man, Kelsey.
Yeah.
Like they said, the only time a money line changes so much is when a quarterback drop out.
Right.
The Monday was at 7. Now the money line is down to 4. Yeah. Some places 3.5.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's a big shift right there. That's a big shift.
Woo. And Lions, the offense. And then, oh boy, what's his name? Jones?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know, man. If Jones ain't playing, some Lions about to have a field day. I don't know. This is tough. I'm looking at my pick'em. I'm like, ooh.
Hey,
everybody had Chiefs winning.
Who's everybody?
Yeah, okay. Everybody had Chiefs winning.
Who's everybody?
All right. Sure. You had Chiefs losing to the Lions.
Who's everybody?
We'll see tomorrow at 8 p.m. when it locks in, and we'll see. I'm
asking who's everybody
who's in there.
You can't speak for everybody because I myself have not revealed my picks. Yet.
But
I picked 5 weeks in advance. I did 5 weeks in advance of picks. If you don't know what we're talking about, guys, we're talking about our NFL Pick'em League, where you could join for literally $10 and have a chance to win an NFL jersey. If you interested, just let me know. I'll put the link in the comment section. If you're not, I ain't gonna bother you now. But listen, man, no Chris Jones, bruh. The Lions offense already have a top 5 offensive line. Jared Goff not getting any pressure. Oh my gosh. It might could be the same shootout that Jared Goff had with Patrick Mahomes when he played for the Rams. We very much
when it was like what, almost 50 points each?
Yo, I think it was like 48 to 45 or something like that.
Ridiculous.
Come on now, look. Without Kelsey, I strongly believe this is gonna be a shootout game right here, because as much as I like the Chiefs offense, this is the only team that they are not questioning their offensive line, even though they're coming in the season with 2 new tackles. And what I like about this matchup is, if you go look at the not Aiden Hutchinson, right, but the other defensive end that plays for the Lions, he actually came out of Jackson State, HBCU, bro. HBCU. Them same tackles, bro. He was torching them when they were on the Jaguars, right? So it's gonna be an interesting matchup to see how they actually pan out. I'm not counting Mahomes out. You gotta respect Mahomes. Literally, like, you have to respect Mahomes. As long as Andy Reid is on the sideline, you gotta respect Patrick Mahomes. As long as Andy Reid is on the sideline, you gotta respect Patrick Mahomes. So it's gonna be a good game, though. It's gonna be a good game.
Because I'm thinking about starting, because I have McKinney.
Who
the backup running back. But he's more of the catching running back. And I'm like, man, I got some decisions I gotta make.
Yeah. Look, man, I'm excited because I'm in Ross St. Brown in our league, and I feel very confident that Sparks is gonna fly. Just because, literally, I feel like it's gonna be a shootout. Man. And if it turns out to be a shootout, bro, But you know what I'm not gonna like? I'm not going to like if Patrick Mahomes beats the Lions with no Travis Kelce. Oh my gosh.
But if there's a quarterback to do something like this,
It would be Patrick
it
Mahomes,
is him.
1000%. But we both know we are not going to hear the end of it. We're not gonna hear the end of it. We're not gonna hear the end of it. Nah, we're not gonna hear the end of it. You got anything else you want to add? You want to close any closing statements on that one?
Nah, that's it. Like Chris Jones and Kelsey.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be tougher than Tooney. Questionable.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I guess their rookie receiver gonna have to put in some work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I get thrown into the fire.
Yep. Now, also speaking of week 1, in case you didn't know, there is other players that are currently not going to be playing week 1 as well. That is Cooper Kupp. He will miss week 1 with a hamstring injury, and like the photo graphic says, potentially landing on an IR, missing 4 weeks if he does. And it actually will behoove them to put him in on IR prior to week 1. That way he don't actually miss 5 weeks. So it's gonna be interesting. Coop is on the other side of 30 when it comes to wide receivers, and I feel like we're starting to see the decline of Cooper Kupp, and I don't like it because I got him in one of my fantasy leagues. I made sure I avoided him on my other fantasy league. So if you are a Cooper Kupp owner and you haven't heard the news, make sure you guys go ahead and update your fantasy team so that way you can go ahead and potentially win your week 1. Now look, Charles said I think Gibbs is going to have a good game, brother. I think the Lions defense is much better with the additions of Sutton, CJ Gardner, and look for the Lions defense to be better each game. Now look, real update, Charles. CJ Gardner Johnson, I believe he's out for the season. So he's actually not going to be playing. But Sutton and getting that safety from Alabama definitely improves their secondary. And then also they revamped their whole entire corner room. So that also helps them too. And then I'm interested to see what the rookie linebacker, because they did draft a linebacker in the first round after they drafted Gibbs. And then also, speaking of Jahmyr Gibbs, I don't think there's a linebacker on Kansas City roster that will be able to guard him. Yeah. So between Amon-Ra St. Brown, TJ Hawkinson, who might play a little questionable, and then Jahmyr Gibbs, and then you still got David Montgomery. This is going to be the best offensive line that David Montgomery has ran behind in his entire career. Now, not with the Bears, but with the Lions. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, I don't think there's nobody that's going to guard Jahmyr Gibbs, man. I think that's he gonna cause some. He gonna put some hell on some defensive coordinators, bro. He gonna put some hell on some defensive coordinators. But speaking of defensive coordinators, we got a player now. He actually played for a former defensive coordinator, now coach with D'Amico Ryans. But we're gonna talk about that man, Nick Bosa. That man, Nick Bosa, as they would say, backed the Brinks truck into the front office and said, I need that. And
all that.
All of that. So look, Nick Bosa agrees to a 5-year, $175 million extension with the 49ers. He's now the highest paid defender in NFL history. And if I'm not mistaken, this man just got quarterback money. If I'm not mistaken, it's coming out to
exactly
almost
what my man Uncle Mel just said.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, this man got about almost $32 million per year. If I'm not mistaken,
32, 33, one of them, yeah,
132 or 33. But this is quarterback money. Like, if I see something on Twitter where people say 49ers got the money to pay for a quarterback like player, but they don't have the money to get a quarterback. Like, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. But check this out, right? Let me go back to this one. I didn't upload this graphic, but really like my mind when I seen this, right? So as of right now, listen to this. With Nick Bosa being paid I don't know where you find the money, but they need whoever owns the 49ers. Y'all need to come send some of that to Cincinnati, right? Because I don't know how you do this, right? The 49ers now have the highest paid defensive player, the highest paid running back, the highest paid fullback, the highest paid tight end. No, the third highest paid tight end, the third highest paid fullback, the third highest paid left tackle, the sixth highest paid linebacker, and the seventh highest paid wide receiver with Deebo Samuel. And then Javon Hargrave, he's the sixth highest paid defensive tackle. Bruh, that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names that's within the top 7th paid in the league at their position.
Mm-hmm.
I need to figure out where they get that money from. There's something growing in the water over there in California, bro.
Boy.
But how you feel about this, though? How you feel about Bosa getting paid?
I'm happy for him. I'm all for the players getting paid. I just don't like. I would always bring it back to how they doing the running backs dirty.
Yeah,
they doing. But the quarterback is the highest paid. The person to rush the quarterback is going to be the second highest paid in the league, pretty much.
It makes sense,
outside
right?
of the QB position.
It makes
and then
sense.
What? Then the tackles get paid.
Yep.
High too, because they got to guard the QB.
It's a beautiful cycle right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's a beautiful cycle. And like Mel said, that luxury tax is gonna be crazy. Like that luxury tax is gonna be crazy. And Charles said, we need the 49ers to beat the Steelers Sunday. That's a fact. That's gonna be a good game. Are you guys buying the preseason hype of the Steelers? Can Pickett carry them? Now look, man.
I'm
Charles,
big on Pickett.
Yeah. Bonnet is big on Pickett. Yeah. Bonnet is big on Pickett.
Since last year, bro.
And Melvin is Melvin, as you can see, Charles don't say that, right? Melvin is the Steelers fan in the comment chat. Now look, Charles, I'm on the same side as you, bro. I want them to beat the Steelers. Like, come on now, it's big hooday over here, right? I want them to beat the Steelers. But as far as the preseason hype, I don't know. I mean, it's Mike Tomlin. Like, whether it's hype or not, I don't expect them to be garbage. Like, they legitimately could have won. They legitimately could have made the playoffs last year if they beat the Bills. Like, it's Mike Tomlin. So, listen, I think going forward in the next couple of years, if the Steelers don't do it this year, which I kind of think that they can slightly win the division with their schedule and like what they have on their team, I honestly think that the Steelers could win the division on some just because everybody else is going to be playing a lot more competition, and the Steelers they're gonna sneak wins that we don't think that they should have won. Right? It's Mike Tomlin. Like, you can't count that guy out, right? So yeah, and I think
a losing season his whole career.
Yeah, and I think by next year the Steelers have had the best offensive line in the division. Their offensive line already looked good with the young guys that they got on there. They just need experience. So yeah. But speaking of Bosa, since we digressed a little bit, look at the Bosa brothers, man. If you mama Bosa, if you papa Bosa, man, you're a happy parent right now. Like, you're a happy parent right now. Like,
in the top 5.
Man, your son is making $34 million a year, and the older brother is making $27 million a year. Like, I've never seen this where two brothers is top 5 highest paid at position
at the same time.
The Watt
brothers, it wasn't at the same time.
It wasn't at the same time.
But
man, look, I like this. I like this, man. If you the parents, life is good. Life is good, and shout out to the parents, anyways, for raising good young men that went out and took their sacrifices that these parents did for them to be successful, to go to school and make it to where they is in life. Like,
and
shout out to
crazy
them.
How both of them play the same position.
Both of them, and went to the same school and everything, bro. Literally,
that junk is crazy.
That junk is wild, bro. But yo, let's talk about this because it does affect your division.
Mm-hmm.
Bosa getting paid. What does that look like for that boy Micah Parsons, bro?
A bricks truck, huh? Yeah, okay. That man is bringing a fleet of U-Hauls to the bank.
Yeah,
Jerry, right up to his mansion. Jerry, I need these 10 trucks filled up, please.
Yep.
Because man, he's about to get paid next year.
Bruh.
Oh my God. I know he was happy when he seen this.
Listen, if I'm Micah Parsons, bruh, soon as the Bosa deal went, I would have just texted the eye emojis to Jerry Jones. That's all. I'm just the eye emojis. Just like Jerry. Like, I ain't
the
gonna
money
lie.
bag. Or the money
bag. Yeah, or the money bag. Like, Micah Parsons is gonna get paid, bro. Like, Micah Parsons is gonna get his. He's definitely gonna get paid. So yeah, it's gonna be that's definitely gonna be an interesting topic. But before we go on to the next topic, it's only right that I let people know. We already mentioned it earlier in the show not too long ago, but if you haven't heard it, we are doing again for the third year in a row, man. The third year in a row, the SBS, we presenting the NFL Pick'em League. You can make weekly game picks. The score will be tallied in the app, and there's first, second, and third place prizes, and the winner will be announced at the end of the season. As you can see in the graphic, person who comes in first will win an NFL team jersey. The person who comes in second will win an NFL team shirt. The third place winner will win an NFL team hat. And all of these are of your choice, and it only takes $10 for you to enter. And we're going to be doing it powered by the ESPN Fantasy app. It's a really good app, clean for you guys to just make your picks. And the good thing about it is you can make your picks for the entire season. Like, set it and forget it. Like, you literally can make your picks today and never think about it again. Now, I do want to give you guys just a word of caution. This will not be available for you to enter after Thursday come kickoff. No new entries will be available come Thursday when kickoff starts. So if you want to join, you got to join before the season starts. Got to join before the season starts. All right. So next on the list. Man, it's a touchy topic because it's a little touchy topic.
Talk about Brinks truck.
Talking about the Brinks truck. My boy Joe Burrow, will he hold out? Now, earlier today, Joe Burrow did have a press conference. And he said, "This is where I want to be my whole career. We're working towards making that happen." Now, look, we know players can say this all day, right? Just to save face and everything. But, and I was just about to get to it, Charles, man. You already, look, you on the same timeline as me, Charles. If you don't know, Joey Bosa and Joe Burrow have the same agent. And I'm not going to lie, man. He just made one of his players the highest paid. And I got a feeling he's about to run it up again with Joseph Lee Burrow. And
it's gonna talk about the bank.
Yeah, let's talk about it, Lakeshore. Bonnie, what do you think Joe Burrow is gonna demand and command for that price ticket to look like?
So the highest paid, most guaranteed was what, 180, was it?
I would have to go look.
I can't remember what Watson had. It was ridiculous.
But Watson got the highest guaranteed, 230.
230. I see Joe Burrow
but
going
nobody getting that, bro.
At least 280 mil guaranteed, but the contract is going to be worth like 425 or 450.
I mean, think about it. Okay, look, it's
going to be like a 7-year contract that they're going to is because he wants it to be team friendly, so everybody can get paid. It's like how Patrick Mahomes did.
It
was 500 mil, but he ain't making nothing.
Right.
So I think
right now he ain't making nothing. Yeah.
No.
Right now he ain't making nothing.
Be making?
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So I think Joe Burrow is going to be in that 450, but it's going to be stretched so long, and then every year they're just going to restructure it to help the team, and he get his money.
Yeah, 100%. Because right now Herbo is at 262.5 with a 5-year contract. So you thinking that he'll get at least a 7-year contract where it could be spread. I like that. I like that. And that, Charles, 100%. We know Joe Burrow is not going to hold out. I mean, think about it. Joe Burrow is Cincinnati. Listen, to speak about Joe Burrow, him saying this is where I want to be my whole career, the timing of this is kind of crazy because that boy Caleb Williams' father literally just came out today and said that he might let his son go back to college depending on the team that gets the number 1 overall draft pick going into next season. And then now remember, back when Joe Burrow was coming out of college, there was a lot of people saying, yo, he should hold out. He shouldn't go to the Cincinnati Bengals. Blah, 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 this and there. As if we were a bad franchise. Like, literally, the only thing Cincinnati haven't done up until the point before drafting Joe Burrow was win a playoff game. We have multiple 10-win seasons, multiple 9-win seasons, multiple 11-win seasons. And the only thing we didn't do was win a playoff game. Like, and then literally, we had 2 down years after Marvin Harrison, like literally Marvin Harrison last year and the year Zach Taylor came in. 2 bad years. So, hey, man, at the end of the day, we know Joe Burrow is not going to hold out. He is Cincinnati. He's the culture. I'm telling you, his confidence is contagious. Like, literally, his confidence is contagious. Everybody always wonder, yo, where are these new Bengals fans? Listen, a lot of people already been Bengals fans, but when you got a quarterback where you know even if the game is down, you can still win, you don't hide under the bushes anymore. You poke your head out a little bit, right? When you got one of them guys, you're going to come out of the woodworks and people going to wonder like, yo, where you been? But look, a lot of us been fans for the longest. Me, I got pictures in high school. Like, ain't going to stop there, you know? But, yeah, man, these players is going to get paid regardless. Just like how we was just talking about Micah Parsons. A lot of people don't know that his agent is David Mulligata. And one thing about David Mulligata, he tries to get his players at least 72 to 74% of their contracts fully guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed.
David Mulligata is also Deshaun Watson's agent, and he's also Derwin James' agent. He's also Jesse Bates' agent. He's Kyle Pitts' agent. He's T. Higgins' agent. He's another player on our team, Joseph Osai agent. He got a big roster of players that he's going to get paid. So when we're talking about Micah, just remember, it ain't just Micah. It's David with him. We're going to make sure that boy get paid, right? So,
yeah. Oh, that's going to be a good day for me.
Oh, yeah. I know you're going to be happy, bro. I know you're going to be happy, man. I know you're
happy that he's getting paid. I believe everybody know it. Yo, get that money.
Get that money, sis. But, yo,
money.
To end out the show, I want to quickly talk about the NFL awards and some of our predictions, right? I think we were talking about it in the chat the other day. So even if you don't have them, like directly right off the back, let me go ahead and run down the list of what we at least predict, right? All right, so let's start from the bottom, right? Coach of the year. Who do you think is going to win Coach of the Year?
Ooh-wee. I'm gonna
Give me why too. Give me why too.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I don't know his name, but the Panthers coach, because they're going to make the playoffs. I got them winning that division.
Word?
With the rookie QB. Yeah, I've been saying it all.
Over the Saints
and
the Falcons.
Something about them Panthers.
Stop it. All right. I mean, hey, I believe it. Look, T-Time said Mike McCarthy because Dallas would be the best team in the NFC. Now, if Dallas end up being if Dallas is the best team in the NFC, I could see him potentially getting it. But I'm going to give you my team, right? If this team can win 10 wins post Aaron Rodgers, I'm giving it to Mike LaFleur or Matt LaFleur, whatever.
That makes sense.
I know it's LaFleur, but I don't know if it's Mike or Matt. But if he can win 10 games with that version of the Green Bay Packers, give that man the Coach of the Year, bro. If he can win 10, I'm not saying that we'll win the division because I think the Lions is coming. But if he can win 10, give him that. Give him that. Charles said it's going to be difficult to sign T. Higgins after Joe Burrow deal is done. I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if they re-sign Tyler Boyd, Reliant, and Andre Yoshi-Vaz and let T. Higgins move on. Honestly, if you think about it, we low-key kind of drafted the replacements for either or if one get injured or left. Charlie Jones, Chuck Sizzle, that's a replacement for Tyler Boyd. I honestly think Tyler Boyd is out of here regardless. And T. Higgins, Yoshi-Vaz is kind of like the similar build to T. Higgins. So just in case if T get hurt or if he's not there after the season, I can see that as well. So I definitely agree with you, Charles. It's definitely a good take right there. But honestly, I don't know, man. I'm optimistic. This version of the Bengals with Katie Blackburn, I think they're going to make it happen. If the 49ers could do what they're doing, bro, come on, man. We signed too many endorsements to let these boys walk, bro. We signed too many. Joseph said, Sirianni. Nah, look, if Sirianni couldn't win it last year, ain't no way he about to win it this year. Anyway. All right, so look, let's go on to the next one. So you said the Panthers coach, I think the Packers, right? All right, so let's move on to this next one. Comeback player of the year. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right, comeback player of the year. I don't care what nobody say. This one, you go, record. This is recorded in live. Lock me in. Comeback player of the year, Damar Hamlin. Hamlin.
He might get it by default.
Damar Hamlin. Him or John Mechie. Because think about it. John Mechie coming back from leukemia. D-Ham literally died on the field. And he's back playing football. He can have a decent season. Just get a couple of starts or reps. Either one of them. It's too much sentimental here. So if they play a full season, bro, it's comeback player of the year. Especially Damar Hamlin. Comeback player of the year.
Before the Jets signed Cook, I was going to say Hall.
Brees?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say Hall, but most likely is Damar Hamlin.
Yeah. Charles said it's D-Ham for sure. Maybe that tight end from the Saints. I don't know what happened with the tight ends for the Saints. You talking about Juwan Johnson? I don't know. But yeah, I think comeback player of the year got to be Damar Hamlin. And they say he's going to get reps. And he was already getting reps before that. So I think comeback player definitely got to be Damar Hamlin. And that's just my opinion. All right. So look, this next one. Let's do it one. Let's do he said Jimmy Graham. Oh yeah, and that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. Let's do defensive player of the year. Not defensive player. Defensive rookie of the year.
Defensive rookie of the year.
I'm gonna let my wings fly on this one.
I'm gonna say, unfortunately, Porter Jr.
What?
Porter Jr. about to that man. I was gonna say the Giants cornerback, but I'm trying to refrain.
Oh my gosh!
I'm trying to refrain.
Stop it!
Saying Giants players.
Y'all drafted a corner?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all did draft that one
the
corner.
best man corner in the league.
I forgot about that.
I'm refraining from.
I forgot that. Well, look, I got to side with my boy Joseph because, listen, it's going to be Jalen Carter, bro. Let's talk about a player who about to come bring hell to the NFC East. That boy Jalen Carter, bro. Listen, specimen, different. He was nice the year before he got drafted. He would have been a top 5 pick. I don't know how the league let him fall to the Eagles. Let's be honest here. It's not a lot of players that should have went before him.
Just because of that whole high speed.
That whole high speed thing. Think about it.
Yeah, okay.
There's not a lot of players that should have got drafted before him. Let's be honest. As nice as Will Anderson was the year before he got drafted, he didn't produce that the next year. Jalen Carter was nice the last 2 years in a row. Like, I like Will Anderson, but he wasn't Jalen Carter, bro. Like, and the only reason why they're not going to give him the same shine is because he plays D tackle. But let's be honest, quarterbacks don't like pressure in their face. Jalen Carter, he bringing that pain, bro. So that's why I think I'll win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Who you got Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Better not say no quarterback, bro.
No. I ain't saying no. You know what?
You better not say Jalen Hyatt either.
Because of what this young man has been doing. And then he changed his number to number 13.
To Odell Beckham number, bro. I see that and I was like, what?
He got to live up to the hype now.
Nah,
so I'm choosing my boy Jalen Hyatt. He got to.
When I seen that photo, I was like, who photoshopped this? But then I seen the Isaiah Simmons photo, and I was like, nah, that's real. He really changed his number to 13. All right, but look, a part of me want to say Bijan, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a part of me want to say Bijan. I think we're gonna see the Rookie of the Year tomorrow, bro. I feel like we're gonna see the Offensive Rookie of the Year tomorrow. That boy, Jahmyr Gibbs. Let's keep it a stat. As nice as Bijan was, he really blew up in his junior year. That boy Gibbs was the man at Georgia Tech before he went to Alabama. He went to Alabama to make sure he got drafted high enough. Go do your research. I'm taking Gibbs because I feel like he's going to give us more splash-worthy plays than Bijan. And then he's going to give us more all-around total yards than Bijan. Now, as much as Bijan is nice, he can catch out the backfield. He can run. I feel like they both playing behind good offensive lines. But who got the better quarterback? I'm taking Jared Goff over Desmond Ridder every single day. Give me Jahmyr Gibbs as Rookie of the Year, bro. Give me Jahmyr Gibbs as Rookie of the Year.
Fastest wide receiver in the league don't get no love, but okay.
Nah. Not at all. All right. So since we're talking about
defense and offensive
Rookie of the Year,
lie, I got him.
Let's talk about the Defensive Player of the Year. You want me to go first, or you gonna go first?
You could go first on that one.
You ain't gonna like my pick, but I got Micah Parsons, bro. Defensive Player of the Year, that boy Micah Parsons.
If he stay
I
healthy,
don't even need to explain myself. Just Micah Parsons.
If he stay healthy, all right, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go with Bosa again.
I like that though. He got to prove it. He got to prove it after getting that pay. He got to prove it. I mean, even though he's already won it, you know they're gonna say,
I
"Yo,
can
you
see it back to back."
Yeah,
but he's gonna have to have crazy numbers to win it back to back.
Nah. Remember, Chris Jones won it last year.
Yeah.
He was in the race.
It won't back to back. Yeah. He was in the race. Yep. He won it the year before.
Yo, if he could break the all-time sack record, give him that. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
And he might. He just.
Who you got Offensive Player of the Year?
Offensive Player of the Year. I want to say, Patrick Mahomes.
So you think two quarterbacks is gonna win?
Yeah, because Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, if it's not Patrick Mahomes, it's gonna be Saquon Barkley. Because he's about to go stupid. He's about to go Adrian Peterson stats.
Offensive Player of the Year. That boy Jamar Chase going for 2K this year. I snapped this. Jamar Chase, 2,000 yards. He's breaking Calvin Johnson's record. It will no longer be Megatron. It will be Chase's on the case. 2,000 yards. Stamp me for it, man. I'm telling you, week 1, he going stupid. Week 2, he going to follow it up. I'm telling you, Jamar Chase, he going to look like Cooper Kupp, but with the 2,000 yards. So I got Jamar Chase Offensive Player of the Year. And that should already let you know who's going to win MVP for me.
Nah.
That should already let you know.
You know what? You're close. You're very close.
That should already let you know.
Who's that?
Joseph Lee Burrow. Because if he's getting 2,000 over there at the receiving end, Joe throwing for almost 5,000 yards this year.
You're close. I'm not gonna lie. You're close. But Lamar Jackson winning that MVP this year.
Y'all, the stream is
Lamar
done.
Jackson is winning that MVP.
Stream is done.
Lamar Jackson, I'll tell you that man. He coming back with a vengeance.
You crazy. He can come back with a vengeance. He don't do the things that those that win MVP do. He don't do that.
All right.
Let's be honest.
He already won it.
He won it, but Josh Allen been putting up them same numbers for the last 3 years.
And he didn't win it. And now
Lamar's
probably going to get almost 5,000 throwing and over 1,000 rushing. That boy Lamar Jackson about to put up some insane numbers.
Yo, I should have waited for tea time because I can't take this. I should have waited for tea time to come on because you talking crazy, bro. Yo, you is talking crazy. Lamar Jackson. Look, he's going to have a good year. When I say year, I'm listening to my context. Year as in maybe 14 games because it's Lamar. If it was anybody else, they're going to say, oh, he's injury prone. We got 2 years of Lamar being injured. Right now, until we see a full season, that man is injury prone, all right? So ain't no way. He's not going to even play enough games to be in the MVP conversation.
Jamar Chase, he can't. If that's the case, he ain't going to do it. I want to see a full year with him not being injured.
Yo, he already played a full year. Man, stop acting, bro. Stop it.
He has not played a 18-week season a full year. He has not done that.
Yes, he has. His rookie season.
It wasn't 18 weeks.
You're right. It wasn't. You know what? It wasn't 18 weeks for him. It was actually 20 weeks for him because he went to the Super Bowl for his rookie year. And he played every single game on the way to the Super Bowl. My fault. You're right. It wasn't 17. It was 20. My fault. My math was a little bit off because he went to the Super Bowl his rookie season. Like, come on, bro. Stop it. Joe said he right about him. He going crazy with OBJ Flowers. And he didn't even name the other dude. But, I mean, listen. Yo, this is the thing that gets me, right? Are we gonna say Daniel Jones is gonna go crazy because he got a rookie wide receiver, he got a better running back, he got a better tight end? Are we gonna say Daniel Jones?
I don't know if he's a better tight end than Mark Andrews.
I mean,
he's fast. If he's healthy, he's top 5, of course.
Yeah, because I mean, come on now, right? So, are we going crazy over Daniel Jones with a rookie wide receiver? No,
I didn't want to bring Daniel Jones up. I didn't, but you did.
No, why are we going crazy over Lamar, who's injury prone, with a wide receiver coming off 2 ACLs and a rookie wide receiver?
But then he got Rashad Bateman.
And he was hurt too.
Before he got hurt, he was killing, man.
Okay, so he got 2 injury prone wide receivers, 1 injury prone quarterback, and a rookie wide receiver. Bro, if this was any other team, man, y'all be dogging him. Stop it. Y'all love for Lamar is insane.
Because what he does with nothing is close to what Patrick Mahomes does with nothing. Oh, my
gosh, bro. Okay? Yo, listen, the way y'all talk about him and the way I have to try to bring y'all down to earth, I look like a big Lamar hater. Y'all know I don't have hate for Lamar. But come on, son. If it's anybody else, y'all dogging that team. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, look, all right. We're gonna move on because we're supposed to end this 20 minutes ago. We're ending right here. Most valuable player in the NFL. Bless me, because I already know who you about to say.
You mean the MVP?
Most valuable player, MVP.
Well, Patrick Mahomes is winning the offense. So Lamar Jackson. I just said Lamar Jackson. He's winning MVP. Most valuable player. That's exactly what was happening. And when he do, I want to see them faces.
Yo, if Lamar Jackson wins MVP this year, if Lamar Jackson wins MVP,
hey, I got.
If Lamar Jackson wins MVP this year, I'll wear a Ravens shirt all the way into the next season for every stream. Every stream.
Right.
If Lamar Jackson wins the MVP, I will wear a Ravens t-shirt for every stream up until the next season. Because that ain't happening, my boy. That's not happening. Now, look.
Make sure I get the message to him.
Oh, yeah. Clip this. Clip that. All right? Look, I know I said Shifty was going to win the MVP. I got that boy Chase winning Offensive Player of the Year. But my MVP is actually that boy Justin Herbert. Because Kellen Moore is about to have this man throwing almost 50 times. And he's gonna throw.
And I got him as my quarterback.
He's gonna throw for 400 yards plus at least 4 times this year.
And I'm gonna love it. He's gonna get a 50.
Herbo.
50 points in fantasy.
Herbo, bro. I got Herbo as my MVP just off the fact that he's gonna put up 6,000 yards in the NFL. Yeah, you think I'm laughing, but 6,000 yards, Justin Herbo. He got a good wide receiver.
And I got Mike Williams, so
he got a good wide receiver core.
Go ahead.
I got Justin Herbert.
And then he got who? He got Eckler too. The touchdown machine.
He got Quentin Johnston. Listen, that's a fact, man. T-Time. Kellen about to throw 75 times a game. Listen, y'all thought it was crazy when Joe Burrow almost threw for 50 times a game in back-to-back games in his rookie season. Y'all ain't seen what Kellen Moore about to do with Justin Herbert. They got new wide receivers, and they still got a fourth wide receiver. They got the defense on us. Bro, listen, I'm not saying they're going to be a crazy good team, but that boy Justin Herbert, box office this year, okay? That's why I got his MVP, bro. I got MVP. Charles said, thanks, man. Have a good night. NFL is finally here. Let's go, man. Charles, appreciate you, man. You always pulling up. And what's crazy is when we normally stream earlier, that's when Charles is just missing us. So it's good to have you in the chat this time, Charles. It's good to have you in the chat, man. We miss you. We definitely miss you, my boy. But, yeah, man. So, all right. So, look, we on record, bro. We on record, man. We on record. All right. You got any closing remarks before we end this thing?
It's a bittersweet. NFL is back. That means winter is coming, though.
Yep.
That's the only part I don't like about that living in the upstate of the New York.
Yep.
AJ Viral is smoking whatever they smoking out there.
Mac Jones for MVP.
He's smoking. He might get comeback player. He wasn't there last year.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But look, man, make sure you guys tune into the channel. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Join the SBS Pick'em League. The deadline is tomorrow before kickoff. If you're not in the league, bro, we got about like 8 or 9 people in the league already. And somebody going to win an NFL jersey. I'm already the back-to-back winner. Look, matter of fact, I got a jersey right here, right? I'm already a back-to-back winner, right? So I know what it's like to get a jersey from whooping these dudes and making sure I'm picking the right picks. All right. So look, make sure if you didn't click that link, I'll put the link again in the chat so that way you can join the Pick'em League. And make sure you guys pay attention for when we dropping videos, because we are going to get back to dropping videos for you guys to play while you're at your work, throughout the week, wherever, man. So this is the SBS crew, the place where a fan can be a fan, no matter how biased their take is, including all of the Lamar support. I'm your host, B-Rob. I'm with my boy, Hold Up, the Bonnet. And look, man, we appreciate y'all. Peace.
Peace out.